Microgreens production, growing and harvesting density specialty microgreens, e.g. radish, pea, sunflower. Seedlings of a variety of herbs and vegetables are known as microgreens. They are gathered soon after the cotyledons have fully formed, and occasionally when leaves have also appeared. Their high nutritional content, vivid color, strong taste are what make them so valuable. Manufacture of high-density special greens such as radish, pea, and sunflower necessitates a number of essential procedures in order to guarantee quality and yield. 1. Preparation and initial configuration. A clean and regulated growth environment is the basis for successful microgreen production. 1.1. Selecting the cultivation site. Choose a location that is simple to get to, tidy, and climate management capabilities. A sill, greenhouse bench, or special living system might be used for limiting. To increase density, verticals with stacked shelving are often utilized in commercial activities. 1.2. Lighting. Plenty of light is needed for microgreens. South-facing window may be sufficient for a few trays. Additional lighting is necessary for high-density production. Due to their efficiency and adjustable spectrum, LED grow lights are the industry standard. Those should be placed between 6 and 2 inches above the trays. Most varieties do a light period of 16 to 18 hours. 1.3. The medium for growth. A superior fine-structured growing medium is essential. The following are examples of possibilities. Moss coir mixes offer excellent washing and drainage. Hemp or natural fiber mats. These mats are only favored for quick growings like radish because they provide a tidy, oilless choice. Vermiculite, perlite might be added to enhance aeration. To avoid illness, make sure the medium is sterilized or obtained from a reliable vendor. Greens only need a thin coating between 0.5 and 1 inch thick. 1.4. Containers. Growing process makes use of low drainable trays. Normal trays are 10 by 20 inches in size. Tray-in-tray method, which enables bottom trays without drainage holes, are the growing trays to serve as drip catchers for high-density planting. 2. Density control and seeding. Perhaps the most important factor in high-density seeding density, which strikes a balance between maximizing yield and ensuring to avoid mold. 2.1. Seed preparation. Certain specialized seeds gain from being and before planting, pea and sunflower should be soaked for 24 hours in fresh cold water due to their hard outer. Starts the process of germination, promotes consistent development. Generally, radish seeds do not need to be 0.2. Methods for planting. Aim is to create a thick carpet-like coating the medium's whole surface with making sure there isn't too much overlap. Radishes plant at a high density, for near coverage. Pea. Use a slightly lower than radish since pea shoots grow and taller, needing more room for air light to enter. Sunflower. Apply a medium density. A bit more space is needed for radish since the hulls are connected and might be heavy. Allow seedlings to force the hulls off. Make sure to spread the seeds out as much as possible. Uniform distribution can be aided by a seed sifter or shaker. 2.3. Waiting and coverage, the blackout period. Water the seeds lightly with a mist writing. The trays are then stacked on top of each other or covered and placed in a dark time of the blackout or the beginning of germination process. Waiting. Placing a single tray on top of peas and sunflowers, sometimes adding weight like a brickling growth. As they support the weight, stems are thick, and certainly this compels the roots to go into the ground for increased stability. Depending on the variety, this stage might last anywhere from 2 to 5 days. Until seeds have germinated well and the roots establish themselves. Radishes. Because they germinate quickly and are less able to stretching for light in the early stage, they are frequently covered but weighted or only weighted very lightly. 3. Growth and environment. The trays are put in the shaded area after the germination process is finished. 3.1. Watering. Although watering is necessary, it must be done with care to avoid fungal illnesses. The technique is bottom watering. Pour water into the bottom tray, which is the tray. To allow the medium to the water, let the expanding tray sit in the water for 10 30. Get rid of any extra water after the growing tray. Maintaining dryness and stems is essential for preventing and damping off disease. Where only when the tray feels light and the surface layer of the medium begins to seem dry. 3.2. Temperature and airflow. High planting requires tiny fans to produce a mild airflow over the tops of the seedlings. This fortifies the stems and helps a moist microclimate, which promotes mold. Maintain a consistent room temperature between 65 degrees and 75 degrees C to 24 degrees C. 3.3. Diet in microgreens are harvested before they have completely absorbed all the nutrients in their original medium. The majority of green species, those that grow quickly, such as Radish, don't need more fertilizer. And cultivated in a soilless medium, such as peas and sunflowers, which have longer growth, benefit from a highly diluted, balanced, water-soluble fertilizer. Nutrient deficiency symptoms manifest if the mats are used. For harvesting and after harvest, key to maximizing flavor and nutritional value is to time the harvest. Point 1, ascertaining harvest readiness. Radishes, ready in 5 to 10 days. Harvest when the cotyledons have reached full size and are a bright hue. Available in 10 to 20 days. In the first few pairs of real leaves have to appear, harvest. Before the vines become too long and knotted, cut them. Sunflower, ready in 7-14 days. When the first of real leaves is just sprouting, harvest. Since the flavor and alter as the leaves open, it's critical to pick them before they do. 4.2. Method of harvesting. A specialized harvester's or a sharp, clean knife should hold the microgreens in a bundle or set the whole tray on a level surface. Be sure to avoid any soil particles while cutting stems neatly above the soil surface. Use a clean cut to prevent bruising the stems. 4.3. Post-harvest management. Due to their brief life, microgreens are not kept for very long, drying. If the greens are damp from fog or condensation, spin them in a salad spinner or lay them on paper towels to get rid of any extra moisture. Wet greens go bad very packaging. Place immediately into breathable clamshells or containers. Do pack them too firmly because this can cause them to sweat and droop. Storage, or right away in a fridge with a low, preferably between 34 degrees and 8 degrees, 1 degree C to 3 degrees. Their freshness can be maintained for more than a week with careful storage. 5. Hygiene and cleaning. In a densely related environment, strict cleanliness is in crops to avoid the accumulation of pathogens. 5.1. Cleaning the tray and equip soap and water to clean all trays, utensils, and surfaces to get rid of any stuff. Give it a soak or spray with a food disinfectant like a diluted hydrogen peroxide or bleach. 5.2. Management of pests and diseases. The greatest way to protect against damp and molds like botrytis is prevention, which includes appropriate watering and avoiding excessive heating. Hydrogen peroxide spray can occasionally be used to treat a tiny area of mold. Frequently, the entire tray needs to be a way to stop it from spreading. Radish, pea, and sunflower are examples of sized microgreens that may be produced in a high-density, high-quality manner by adhering to these stringent planting and guidelines.